So I want to start talking about wings, or I want to rather talk to wings. Um, you spoke on Twitter tonight of the fact that no one's in your corner, how 47 people are against you, and there are three people with you. And I'm gonna start by kind of going back to something that Hutch said a while back. How if you want to raise your self-esteem, you need to do esteemable acts. The same thing can be said for if you want people to be on your side. If you want to get the kindness of others, you need to be kind back. And yes, you're really good to your friends in real life, to whoever was having the trouble and was doing the desk for you, to your buddy Steve or whoever was going to help with the car. But on the internet, you're not such a friendly guy. You come off very abrasive, and I understand that that's you say it's just not you. That's it's not you to fabricate this ideological person to be on the internet. Somebody who has to prance around or beat around the bush, for lack of a better term. But you cannot expect that after you've treated so many people horribly, you've outlashed at people, like since it's relevant tonight, I'll bring up the example of the 1v1 on Bog. You called Woody a faggot he after he was just there for you. We've seen the video. The video is still available to be seen. You cannot dispute it. There's evidence. You outlash and you treat people with such a it seems like a lack of respect for anyone but yourself, and you're a very self-centered person. If you want people to care about you, you need to care about them, insofar that you give up a little piece of yourself to start caring about them. When you make a plan, you need to stick to it. When you fuck up, which we all do, you're not excused, I'm not excused, my dog's not excused. You need to say sorry. No, you don't say sorry by principle, because it doesn't fix anything, but that doesn't mean shit. You have to start somewhere. You have to make it known by some standard that you acknowledge the detrimental acts that you've committed, and you know that they were not intended to be so malicious, so poorly executed. Just they were not intended to be as they were. You need to make it known that you're going to attempt to fix it. And people can't just take that for granted, because there's no reason that after so many times from what the story is told to us as, from being told that the PK crews tried to help you and your audience has tried to help you, ignore the YouTube comments. Everyone knows that they're malicious. They're spawning grounds for just hateful bigotry. You need to start treating people decently. Maybe even to an extent with a Kantianist ideal, that you need to treat them like humans rather than just people who are on your side or not on your side. And yes, it gets bashed on the subreddit a lot, but for example, constructive criticism. I'm not saying everything is constructive criticism. Of course, there is a actual credential list for what is constructive criticism, and then there's what the subreddit did for 3, 4, 6 months, however long, when they were just upset about Woody. But this is diverging from our fact, or our conversation rather. You need to understand that you can't just expect people to be on your side all the time. You need to make them want to be on your side, make them want you to succeed. People love you. They see you do a little bit of good and they love you. After all this time of just complaining on Painkiller Radio and whining, after all these videos of just you don't know what to do with your life, how you just want to quit YouTube and become a parking ticket stub remover or whatever the occupation was, you do one thing, such as starting a couple of workout videos, just even at the beginning, the inception of them, and people go crazy. They can't get enough of it. They just want to see you succeed. But the more and more you treat them like shit afterward, the more and more that you expect this all the time for nothing in return, the less you're going to see of it. You need to start treating people. You need to start treating people better. And not just your in real life people that you see. You need to start treating your online friends better too. Like actual people with common courtesy. Make them want to like you. Make them want to see you succeed. Stop being detrimental to yourself and people around you. Have a little self-reflection. Realize that sometimes you need to get over your big fucking ego. And you need to say sorry.